Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing some fun Easter DIYs. I got all my Easter stuff out the other day and I actually don't have that much, but Easter is so early this year that I just didn't have enough time to throw some stuff together, but I did do a few DIYs for you guys that I put, most of them are on my porch, and then I hung one on my mantle. So if you guys want to check out some fun Dollar Tree, mostly Dollar Tree DIYs, then let's get into it. For this first one, we're going to make a cute little pillow. So I'm using this drop cloth. I think it's from Harbor Freight. I have done other DIYs with this in the past and it works so well. I've made pillows with it. I've made little banners. I used it like for Christmas time. But yeah, so I will try to find a link on Amazon and see if I can find a drop cloth for you. Otherwise, you could go to Home Depot, like your hardware store. They should have something like this. So what I'm going to do is just cut out the shape of the pillow that I want, and it's going to go on a chair out on my porch. So I want it probably like medium sized. So just go ahead and get it cut to the size that you want. Now I'm taking these cute little felt bunnies from Dollar Tree. It came in this pack. It's supposed to be like a little piece, like a garland kind of, that you can hang. But I thought this would be perfect to kind of glue on the pillow. So I'm just removing the ribbon, and it's so cool that these come with the little tails. I didn't need to find any like little cotton balls or anything to add to it. So I'm just going to pick out 3 colors that I like, and then I'm going to go back in and iron the drop cloth piece to make it not so folded, and then we will start gluing the bunnies on. And I forgot to mention, this is a no-sew pillow, so no sewing machine required. So what I'm going to do is just take my hot glue gun and start gluing the sides all together, and it is inside out right now. So you're going to want to have it inside out, and you're going to glue all the sides with the hot glue and just leave about, I think I left like a 4 or 5 inch piece so that I can stuff it and like turn it inside out and everything. So just get it all glued together. And now I'm going to start laying out the bunnies and see where I want them. And then you can just go ahead and start gluing those on too. I just took my hot glue gun and glued those on. Now I did make a little sign, or a little vinyl sticker sign with my Cricut, and it says Happy Easter. I didn't show how to do that because I know some of you don't have Cricut, so you could either paint the letters or you could just leave it blank. You don't need the lettering. I just thought that this would be cute. So what I'm doing, I'm taking this pillow from Goodwill. It's like one of those like arm pillow things that you can lean against like on your bed, and it has so much stuffing in it. So I've been able to make so many pillows with this stuffing. So I highly recommend going to Goodwill, finding a giant pillow and using that for stuffing rather than going to the craft store and buying the stuffing, because that can get kind of pricey. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this stuffing out of the pillow and then stuff this one. And then once you get it all stuffed with enough of the stuffing, you can go ahead and hot glue the opening. I think this one turned out so cute, and it's outside, so I'm not too concerned about being super duper durable and lasting too long, but I think it turned out so cute. All right, for this next one, we are going to make a little spring sign. So I'm taking this piece of wood that my husband had already cut out for me because I made a bunch of Christmas signs. And so we had this one left over. So I'm going to take my white chalk paint and give it a couple coats of paint. Next, I'm taking these stencils, and I believe these are from Hobby Lobby. So it's going to say Hello Spring. So for the spring part, I'm going to be using these stencils, and then I'm going to make a stencil with my Cricut for the hello part. So what I'm going to do is just lay these out and space them out, and then I'm going to get my acrylic paints and do a different color for each letter. Now, some of the letters bled a little bit, so I'm going to go back in with my white chalk paint and just kind of touch up the edges of the letters and make sure that there's no like spots that kind of bled a little bit. And this covers it great. So I wasn't sure if it would cover it good, but it did. Now I'm taking that stencil that I made with my Cricut and I'm just going to paint it all one color. I'm just going to do that green color. And then once I peel that off, I'm going to touch up a little bit. I noticed some of the paint got like on the white part. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back in and touch up any spots that need it. Okay, for this next one, I'm taking this little bunny from Dollar Tree. It was my mom's, and she bought a new one this year, so I said, I will gladly take that one off your hands. I want to try something with it. So this was kind of tedious, but I had to cut off all of the little, whatever that material is on there. I cut everything off and then just got it to the yellow part. And then I'm going to take this moss that I picked up from Dollar Tree and just start gluing it on the bunny. So I'm just going to kind of glue it on the parts that, the plastic parts, and then kind of fill in all the spots and make sure that the yellow part is completely covered. And I did have a hard time there's like little nubs on the end. I'm not really sure what those are for. But I did have a hard time covering all of those. So I may have to go back in later and kind of add some more moss to it. But just go ahead and cover the whole entire bunny with the moss. Now I'm going to take this little welcome sign that I have. I bought this last year. It came with like 3 different signs. I think there was a bunny one, a welcome, and I don't remember what the other one is. But I'm going to glue that one on. And the first thing I'm going to do is take this twine and I'm going to tie it around his neck and make a little bow. And then I'm going to glue on the little welcome sign. And finally, I'm going to take another little piece of twine and then I'm going to kind of weave it through the top part of the bunny's head, and then that is going to be how you can hang it. For this last one, we're going to make a Hello Spring banner using that same drop cloth. So I'm just going to kind of lay it out, and I have this little template that I used from a Christmas banner that I had made. So I'm just going to cut out enough of these for Hello Spring, and then we will stencil them. But first I'm going to take my iron and iron out all of the different banners and make them nice and pretty. Now I'm going to lay them all out, and I'm going to use those same stencils and the same paints that I used for the sign. So I'm just going to kind of stagger the letters like different colors and stencil them all out. Now I wanted to have a couple little flowers for the edge, like the ends of the banner, but I didn't have a stencil and I didn't really want to freehand it. So I actually made this stencil on my Cricut. It was super easy. I've never made stencils before this video, and I was really blown away with how easy they are. If you guys would like a video on how I made these, let me know and I will absolutely make one of those. So next I'm just going to take one of those little paper punches and make 2 little holes in each of the little banners so that you can weave the twine through it. So you could use ribbon, twine, whatever you want. I'm going to use this twine from Dollar Tree and just weave it through all of the little banners, and then we can hang it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite, and I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.